Mom, Dad, I want to quit. I'm not happy anymore. I don't know who I am anymore, my goals, my purpose, my dreams. I want to find myself, who I am, what I want for my future. I'm really sorry. I'm not happy. I don't know who I am anymore. I'm not happy. I want to find what I want to find myself. Eh? On February 24 of 2025, I finally quit my parents' dream. And we all know, as an Asian kid, y'all homies gotta back me up on this, we know what the impending doom for us is.
Dishonor! Dishonor on your whole family! Make a note of this. Dishonor on you! Dishonor on your cow!
I didn't want to start this channel on something so serious and personal, but what better way to introduce myself to you guys than with a desperate cry of this all starts back at 2015. Yup, 10 frickin' years. So buckle up. 10 years ago, my dad was slowly discovering that his two daughters had a little hidden gift of singing. He had just lost work and survived cancer, and somehow he saw that little light of hope through us. So when we were growing up, he introduced us to music, guitars, folk classics, and legendary classics. Honestly, me and my sister were infatuated in entering this beautiful world of music, and we loved it. We loved just sitting down and singing to Dad as he played his guitar. It was honestly the most pure feeling ever, just jamming with your dad and singing your little heart out. We loved it so much that Dad had this idea of us joining our first ever Barrio Fiesta. If you don't know what that is, it's a Filipino cultural event where we gather and sell food, items, and things and watch entertainment and culture-based performances. And if you know us Filipinos, we love our music. So what better way to share me and my sister's newfound love for music than by joining our very first one? After a very successful one, we joined another one, and 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 this kept going on for 10 years. But however, every good thing comes to an end. And so was me and my sister's passion to sing everywhere. Actually, singing in general. Because, as you can see from the beginning, we weren't happy anymore. Okay, but I'm skipping a big jump on the reason how this came to be. And to put it in the most simple terms, we just didn't feel like this was all for music anymore. Like there was now a big responsibility weighed on our shoulders, and it just kept piling and piling, but we pulled through in hopes we'd reach to the top.
I've reached the top! Look!
Take it as it is, the moment you opened your mouth to sing, it was no longer about the music, but to impress everyone. Every little thing you did was no longer for yourself, but for the spotlight. Every food you put in your mouth was now monitored, for it would affect when you sing in the spotlight. Every outfit or aesthetic you wore or wanted to wear had to be presentable and in their choice, even when you were just in the frickin' market and you just wanted to wear your hoodie and tights, all because you were in the spotlight. Every word that came out of your mouth would be judged because you were now in the spotlight. Every song you had to sing and feel had to be what everyone wanted because you were now in the spotlight. And you know the funny sad thing about that is? We were complete nobody, young girls, already treated like we were dragged into the harsh reality side of fame, but without the fame. Now, don't get me wrong, obviously as a performer, of course it's to impress everyone, and you know what you sign up for when you decide to become an entertainer. Your voice is no longer yours, and you must sing what the people want, no matter if you didn't like it. Right? Or is it? As me and my sister grew up as our own people, both musically and on our own preferences, so did our own tastes for music, and our own dreams, as a matter of fact. But when you're a girl, especially in the music industry, aspiring to be heard through your songs, your heart and your goals, yeah, no one gives a shit. Or let me quote how we were told. You're a nobody. Nobody will care about your songs, your ideas, your goals. All you have to do is sing songs that'll impress and wow them. Yeah, you're totally right, because 10 years later, after doing all of that, I'm sipping mojitos. In the bus. Oh, and don't forget to add that we were also told we were terrible at writing songs anyway. Apparently, the minute you step in the music industry, you can kiss your dreams and aspirations goodbye. Okay, now I won't speak for the whole industry because we don't know how it is with the other artists under their cooperation.
It was so devastating to feel so committed to my art and feel so betrayed by the system and so dehumanized to not have health. I could have been provided care by a company I was giving everything to. Labels, we got you, but do you got us?
But I will talk about our experience. During that long 10 years, me and my sister were lucky as we finally hit the jackpot. After joining a competition, we were finally discovered by a producer. Okay, I won't spill too many details due to confidentiality and respect about the next 4 years of our time with not just one of them, but 3 producers, and losing them all in the process. Wow, color us unlucky, right? Yes, it's a big loss and disappointment, and kind of embarrassing losing all 3, but these were during me and my sister's worst years of our lives, mentally and even spiritually. If I was to describe how bad, well, I don't think YouTube would allow it. But hey, like I said, we were really in a dark time. And the worst part is, it was affecting even our actual performances and our drive to continue and to see if all the stress was actually worth it. Because imagine you're living in a world of music where you have a chance to pour your heart and soul through the simple act of writing in your notebook and playing some notes, then sharing that story to others who might feel the same too and might want to comfort them knowing that they're not alone. So they stumble upon your song that was poured with all your heart, only for all that to be drowned deep away to make space for other voices and dreams, but your own. Do you know how suffocating that is? How it hurts seeing younger people have the chance to do that, be trusted with that skill and responsibility to do it themselves, and share it to millions of people and have them love them, while you're literally shelved away like a rotting music box, only to be let out a sliver of music which is not even your own until someone decides to open that music box. The worst part of all of that is you're required to smile. Keep a smile on your face and hope things will change and get better. I once found music as my own bubble of comfort, where I could close my eyes and sing, drifting away on the soothing waves away from reality and dive gracefully into the most peaceful corner of the blue sanded floor. But now, it was just a violent whirlpool dragging me in circles endlessly, making you wonder if you'll sink deeper into nothingness or you'll just carry on the endless cycle again. And to make matters worse, not only was our mental and spiritual drive deteriorating, but it was starting to show on our physical health too. My sister fell into anorexia. And on top of that, her chronic condition of eczema, which became worse throughout the years, really was bad. Her skin was so dark, it was almost black. She was oozing a rotten flesh smell. Her face was swollen and puffy all the time, but she still had to look pretty. While I was gaining weight much faster. And even if I wasn't eating much due to my depression, I was stagnant every day, just wanting to curl up and let the days pass. I began to have edema and was starting to feel swollen everywhere, especially my calves, and I actually felt like I was suffocating, like it was hard to breathe normally. And remember, all this is going on, but we had to look our best all the time, smiling all the time. My weight was becoming too much of an inconvenience to people watching me perform that in a lot of gigs we went to, I would either get judgmental eyes or being completely ignored or sidelined during compliments or even the occasional Heck, my favorite one is that I actually got a call from a friend of my mom having the phone shoved to my face to hear the words,